going to die. It's the only promise life keeps. And yet, you're spending your remaining seconds begging for a seat at tables where you aren't even liked. You feel that quiet rot in your chest every time you hit send on a text you know you shouldn't have written, or every time you explain your worth to a boss who sees you as nothing more than a line on a spreadsheet. You are tired, you are reactive, you are soft. You've been living like a passenger in a vehicle driven by your own insecurities, and if you don't grab the wheel now, you'll reach the end of the road never having known who you actually were. This is the shadow. The version of you that is terrified of being alone, the part that craves the shallow validation of people you don't even respect. If you don't face this ache, it will own you. It will make you a slave to a partner who treats you like an option, or a friend who only calls when they need a favor. But there is a way to kill that version of yourself. It isn't found in motivational fluff or waiting for a better time. That is for amateurs. It is found in the Forge. These are 10 habits that will rewire your very circuitry and build a mental toughness that the world cannot break. First, you must learn the power of the mouth you keep shut. Most men bleed their power through useless words. They talk to fill the silence because they are uncomfortable with the truth that silence reveals. Marcus Aurelius understood that silence isn't just an absence of noise. It is a presence, an aura of authority that bends people to your will without a single syllable. When you speak less, you start to see the games people are playing. You notice the subtle manipulation from your partner or the idiots trying to control you. A man with a very small circle, a man who can stay silent when he is disrespected, is a man who is truly secure. Win quietly. Speak less. Let them wonder what you're thinking. Second, you have to master the first 4 hours of your day. Most people have lost the fight before 8 a.m. They wake up and immediately surrender their mind to the blue light, checking emails, scrolling through social media, letting the world's chaos dictate their mood. You need a Stoic mental armor routine. This is where you decide who you are before the world tries to tell you otherwise. Control your thoughts in those early hours. If you can't govern your own mind while the sun is coming up, you have no hope of governing your life when the pressure hits. Third, and this is going to hurt, you must never explain yourself again. An explanation is a plea for permission. When you feel the need to justify your choices, your boundaries, or your life to toxic people, you are handing them the keys to your prison. A man who knows his value does not need a jury to confirm it. If they don't get it, let them be wrong. Stoicism teaches us that your power lives in your silence, especially when faced with falsehood. When you stop defending your life, you finally start living it on your own terms. Fourth, you have to embrace the art of walking away. This is the greatest power any man can possess, whether it's a relationship that has turned into a weight or a crowd that demands you lower yourself to fit in. Walk. Most people stay in toxic dynamics because they are afraid of the void. But walking away isn't quitting. It's choosing a different battlefield. When you walk away calmly, without a scene or a fight, people feel the weight of what they've lost. You aren't being cold, you are being self-sufficient. Distance is often the only thing that makes them realize your true worth. Fifth, you must heal your shadow. We all have parts of ourselves we've shoved into the basement. Our anger, our desperation, our deep-seated insecurities. But once you heal your shadow, nobody can use your own secrets to control you. Mental toughness isn't about pretending you don't have weaknesses. It's about integrating them into your strength. Drag those dark truths into the light. Face the fact that you've been too available or too nice out of fear, not out of virtue. Only then can you achieve total self-mastery. Stay close for a moment. If this conversation is making you feel uncomfortable, it's because it's supposed to. You're at a breaking point, and that's the best place to be. We're going to be talking more about how to handle betrayal and the people you trusted most in the future. Stay close if that matters to you. If you've ever had to walk away from a room that tried to break you, or if you've realized your own kindness was being taken for weakness, tell me that story in the comments. This community needs to know what it looks like to stay standing in the fire. 6. You must learn to react to nothing. The world is a series of micro-tests designed to see if you can be broken. If a single insult, a missed text, or a frustrating colleague can ruin your day, you are a slave to everyone around you. Stoic discipline is about building a mind that is like a cliff. No matter how many waves of chaos crash against it, the cliff remains unmoved. Listen first, react later. Most things in this life do not deserve your energy. Let the world scream. You keep your peace. 7th, value solitude over attention. Most men are terrified of being alone because they don't actually know themselves yet. They use the noise of relationships and friends to distract them from their own emptiness. But as Nikola Tesla said, the mind is sharper and keener in seclusion. Solitude is the forge where you find out who you are when nobody is watching. When you stop looking for a girlfriend or a crowd to validate you, the truth is revealed. A man who is comfortable in his own skin, sitting in a room by himself, is a man who can never be manipulated. 8th, stop chasing and start attracting, whether it's success, respect, or love. The more you chase it, the more it runs. Chasing is a loud admission of lack. It's the scent of desperation that drives quality people away. Stoicism teaches us to focus entirely on our own growth until success has no choice but to follow. When you become a man of value, everything you once begged for will start to pursue you. Give them distance. Let them experience life without you. Your growth is the real power. 9th, guard your inner peace like it's the last of your water in a desert. You wouldn't let a stranger throw trash on your living room floor, so why do you let them do it to your mind? You must quietly eliminate the people who bring poverty to your spirit, the envious, the fake, and the ones who only contact you when they need something. Recognize the signs of falsehood early and protect your peace without feeling the need to explain why you're cutting them off. Your mind is your only true property. Keep the gates locked. 10th, understand that momentum is magic. This is the truth that changes everything. 10 lazy years can be erased by 6 months of focused, brutal work. That is why momentum is magic. It makes your pathetic past irrelevant. Don't wait for January 1st. Don't wait until you feel ready. Amateurs wait for feelings. Professionals build momentum regardless of them. Make a plan and get in the fight today. Once you start moving, the world has a way of getting out of your way. This path isn't easy. It is supposed to be hard. If it were easy, every man you see on the street would be a king. But most people are content to be average, to stay stuck in their habits, blaming the world for their lack of progress. You have a choice right now. You can keep playing the game of seeking external validation, or you can start the long, gritty work of building internal strength. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to leave the house, even if you are alone, and build the life you want with your own two hands. It's a cold truth, but it's the only one that will ever set you free. Choose the forge. Choose the silence. Choose the walk. Because at the end of it all, the only thing you truly own is the man you've built in the dark.